Welcome back to the channel. My name's Cody. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I post every Tuesday and Thursday on my business adventures and how they can apply to you to help speed you along in your journey. Today I'm talking about general things you should know in your business is that this is not black and white. It is not yes or no. There's a lot of maybe, and in business we call the maybe the gray space. Now when you're getting your principles put together, you don't want gray space. You want black and white. You want yes or no. However, when it comes to interacting with other people, what you think is going to happen versus what actually happens is very rarely black and white. It's very rarely yes or no, this or that. There's a lot of in-between space. There's a lot of maybe, and that's what we call the gray space. The reason I'm bringing this up is a lot of people out there, especially when getting started, I know I was, are very rigid. It has to be by the book. Whatever's in writing is what it has to be. The problem with that is that's not how people operate. And whatever business you're in is more than likely not a people business. People are going to buy your services. They're going to buy your products. You're going to have to interface with them. There's very few opportunities where you're working, you're truly isolated, and it's just you following yes or no handbook. Are there businesses like that? Sure. Are you in it? Then if you are, skip the video. But if you actually interface with people, you interact, don't make it so black and white. Don't be so rigid. Should you go buy a contractor? Should you go buy the book? Yes. However, most human interaction is not going to be that way. You need to be willing to flex. It's a working document. It's a working relationship. And to the extent that you can acknowledge that and embody that in your universe, do what everybody expects and be a good human, operate within the rules. But understand that a lot of your actual interactions in your business are going to be gray. It's not going to be in any book somewhere of this is exactly what you do. And if it's in a book somewhere, it's probably outdated and wrong. That's not how people operate. So make sure when you're navigating your business, you're navigating your interactions with people, you are not so by the book. It's just going to make you more stressed out if you do it that way. And if you're so by the book, you're going to burn some of your relationships. It's not what you want to do. I've done that. I haven't burned a lot of relationships that way. I've watched other people do that. But just don't be a stickler about everything. If you can get people laughing, if you can engage with folks, you can do business with them. But if you're always so by the book, it's going to be a hindrance to you. It's going to hold you back. And it's just not a way that anybody wants to receive interaction, yourself included. Now, there's some people that have to be by the book. It has to be black and white. They're probably not business people for very long because that would get so obnoxious. That's not how people operate. So carry forward through your conversations with this in mind. You probably will have positions where you're just by the book. You got to stick to it. I know I still have some positions where certain situations just have to be that way. You have to be that way when you set your principles. But when you're going through interactions, you're talking with other people, don't let that override everything that you've got going on in your mind, because that'll keep you from doing good deals with good people, and it will slow you down. So appreciate your support. I'll be posting again on Thursday. I do this every single week. If you like this type of content, hit the like button. If you don't like it, give me a nasty comment in the comment section. We'll go back and forth, and hopefully that'll boost my video anyway. But I appreciate the support, and I'll see everybody on Thursday.